My name is Diane, and good afternoon to the chairman and to the committee. And I'm from Plantation, Florida, and I wanted to tell you about how my life was changed forever when I became a young mom at 17. From that point on, everything I did revolved around making my life for my daughter better. My decisions revolved around questions about where to go to school, how I can make a living, and be able to still spend quality time with my daughter, Lily. Again, when I turned 20, I had to make another decision. Even after being on birth control and using condoms, I found out that I was pregnant for a second time. But I can tell you right now, Senators, there was no doubt in my mind about what decision I needed to make. And as I stated before, everything that I did in my life at that time revolved around my daughter. And while I knew that I couldn't be selfish or afraid of this decision, it was the one I needed to ultimately make for her because she would be the one to suffer. I didn't tell anyone due to the shame that's often put on women for needing to plan their families appropriately. So I had to beg a friend to watch my daughter for the day so that I could study for an exam. After receiving the state-mandated counseling and education, it only further reinforced my thoughts about making the right decision for both myself, my family, and my daughter. If they had told me that I needed to go home and to think about it, to waste another day away from my daughter, find another sitter, not only would this have been cruel, just morally wrong. How could have anyone told me what was right for my family? This bill is not empowering women, this is an undue burden, and it's forcing women to experience stress about options that she's already ran over thousands of times in her head before ever even making this appointment. Implicit in this bill, lastly, is the unfolded assumption that women who decide to have an abortion don't really consider their decision. This couldn't be further from the truth, whether it takes an instant or a week. Please vote against this bill and trust and respect the women of Florida to make their own decisions about their bodies. I made the decision that was best for me and my family, and we need to trust the women of Florida to do the same without further imposing barriers on their access to health care and services they want. Thank you.